Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial. This time we're making this tote bag that my doll Aki is sporting here with her summer ensemble. This is actually an old 2018 footage that I was not able to release because it wasn't recorded in the landscape format. But F it, I thought, let's share this anyways. So here you go. For the materials, measurements, and whatnots, I'll have them on the description box below. If you have any questions, just comment them and I'll make sure to answer them to the best of my abilities, okay? Alright, so let's start and grab our main fabric. I chose this teal graphic print, which I'm calling Siargao, because the color reflects that of the ocean and it reminds me of summer. Let's fold it crosswise, then we're going to sew the sides. Now I'm marking 1 centimeter from each of the side seams, like so. Then I fold the other way to make a triangle like this. Then, using that mark, we trace a perpendicular line from the peak of that triangle. I will stitch over that line like so. Now let's do the other side as well. This part will give our tote bag a rectangular bottom shape. Now I'm pin basting the lining fabric around the top hem of the main fabric, starting at the center back seam line. As you can see, I just have enough seam allowance left to sew with the other seam allowance. Now let's stitch the pinned top hemline. Make sure to stop at the center back point and not stitch on the lining seam allowance edges so that the two can still be easily joined later. Here you can see that I can still pull together the two lining edges. Now let's join these two together. Let's grab a matching lining thread first. Now that the center back is joined, let's pull out the lining, fold the edges inwards so we can hide them, making sure our lining is shorter than our main fabric. Once your fold is secure, seal the lining bottom, place the lining inside the tote bag, and your tote is almost done. Yay! Next up is installing the eyelets into the strap holes and then putting on the straps. I have here a template where I can easily just mark where my strap holes will be. You can do it simply by just measuring and marking directly. I just like to complicate things sometimes. Now let's poke some holes. By the way, before we insert the eyelets, I use a fabric glue to seal the holes, just to avoid any possible fraying in the future. You can also use wood glue that dries transparently. Now that that's dried up, let's insert the eyelets and secure them. In this project, I'm using these natural fibers for straps, which are really soft, so I'm also gluing the ends to keep them together when I slide them through the eyelets. And because I wanted to make sure that the straps are sturdy, I take a thread that matches the strap and stitch them into the lining. Then we trim off excess strap materials and threads. And here we go, our Siargao tote bag. I hope you learned something from this video. And if you have questions, just drop them below because I really would like to hear from you. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking, sharing with your friends, maybe subscribe too, because that would really be nice. Thanks so much again, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!